Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a foundation test. Going to try out new Lancome's hydrating foundation. The full name is Advanced Miracle HA Glow Essence Foundation. So this time what I've done is, because I have so many foundations, I'm just a little bit scared that one day soon I will bring all of them back to UK. It's gonna be tedious. So before I'm going to invest more foundations, I rather just to buy the small samples like this to see if I like it, if it suits my skin or not. Then I decided to buy a full bottle or not. So today's foundation, I'm going to use the small sample. Let's get started. This is the, if you search Lancome's foundation, you will see this is the new bottle look like. While I look at on their website, the bottle looks very, very cute and very nice. Hence why I kind of do want to buy it, but at the same time I'm a little bit hesitate that this could be too hydrating for my skin type. Lancome, this new foundation, it says here suitable for sensitive skin as well. You don't feel greasy, and it's 24-hour hydrating. So let's see if it's suitable for combined oily skin. So, oh. So it's quite liquidish, quite watery. And the color, my color is PO, I think it's PO01. Yes, it's PO01. When you touch it, it's very, very smooth cream. Let's see. Let's see the coverage. Although it's a hydrating foundation, I do have acne marks on this side of the face. So let's see. Let me zoom you in. I like the smell. It has like a typical Lancome skincare, that type of smell. It's not strong, quite pleasant. Why I feel this one is a little bit too white for me. Well, for you guys clearly can tell the color difference. I think the coverage is light coverage. Let's see, to build up. It's not that easy to be built up. It's just because it's a little bit more, more watery. Therefore, once you blend it out, it's so easy to just get to the very sheer. But that's okay. We can use concealer. So if you like a little bit heavier coverage, this one won't be your type. Let's have a look. The pores blurring. It is okay. You guys can clearly see the pores on my nose, and on this side it seems visually blurred out a little bit. It's a little bit sticky, but it's not greasy. If you guys see closely here, I have a little bit dead skin on my nose. It does crease and cakey up over there. But the finish is nice. The finish is nice glow. It seems oxidized a little bit as well. Well, at least I can see on my hand it does oxidize a little bit. It turns like a light pink. I think on this side mainly is around the nose area. If you see, it's literally in here it has like dead skin issues and big pores, and here you can clearly tell it's kind of sink into the pores rather than fill it up to get blurred out. So but for the face it's not too bad. I do like the finish. It's very glowy finish, but natural enough. To really get a good result, that you do need to have a fairly good skin condition yourself. If you also suffers from big pores or you do have acne marks on the face, the coverage of this 24-hour hydrating foundation is low. For my under eyes, it's a little bit dry compared to the rest of the face, but normally I don't that easy to get creased up with foundations, but this one is a little bit creased up. The formulation is good. It is very easy to be blended out, and it's very, very lightweight on the face, so you don't feel heavy, cakey, greasy. You don't feel that at all. I suppose that's the good side of it. So on the first impression, I would suggest that if you do have dry skin on the face, make sure you exfoliate out before using this foundation. It does emphasize the dry skin peel off, that type of a feel on the face. The finish is fairly nice. When you see my chin here, this side of face, where the skin condition is in comparison better, it actually has like better outcome of this foundation. So if you have good skin condition yourself, I think you will like this foundation. It oxidizes tiny slightly, and let's see if it continues throughout the day. Let's set the face first. Again, today I won't use any setting spray. For setting powders, a good long-lasting foundation should last at least 5 to 6 hours without having any breakdowns or peel-offs or, you know, creased ups. Shouldn't have any of that. And the minimal face oil. I'm showing the world clock to you guys. So now my local time is over here, like 13 past 11, and here's the rest of city's time. I finished the rest of the face, then we have a review again. Also, quickly to try on this new Lancome's lipstick. I only bought one just to try out the formulation. Now I have, I think, about a few more colors coming. So once I test it out, I will do a full video to introduce this one. My color is 196. I really like this time's design. It's black and gold, very classic color combination. And it has lovely curve here. You press the top where the logo is, and that's the inside of this lipstick. The design here is just look very luxury. This is quite pretty. So it's like a warm tone orange maple leaves red. Very autumn winter like. Let me zoom you in. The formulation is not too bad. It is when you glide this on the lip, you do feel the heaviness. It is quite like thick cream when you apply it, but you don't feel uncomfortable, you don't feel dry, you don't feel something like a grip on your lip. So in terms of long lasting, I'm going to try it out today and to update you guys. Because the formulation is matte, therefore if you suffer from lip lines, you probably want to bear this in mind, that it's not emphasize it, but at the same time doesn't visually help to reduce the lip lines. I just check the detail, seems doesn't sink into the lines, so it's still spread out evenly. It is tiny little bit sticky. It is not uncomfortable, but you will notice that you will feel you have something on your lip. And the time now is 2 to 12. So let's say 12 o'clock my time, and London. And I will update you guys in about, let's say 12 o'clock. In 2.5 hours, I update you guys, and we'll leave the house around 4 o'clock to pick up my little one and travel to the place where we're going to have dinner. Hopefully I do a small update over there. If not, I will update you guys when I am back. So stay in tune. I see you soon. Hello guys, just come to do a quick update. As you probably can tell, first thing is my face look like, oh my god, it's full of face oil coming out already. If you are combined oily skin, this foundation is certainly not for us, for sure. For me, the main challenge is the face oil in the meantime, and seems the coverage has gone down a level because all the acne, all the marks start appearing. I do appreciate that this is a dewy foundation, 24-hour hydrating foundation, so kind of expecting this, you know, face oil things coming out a little bit more. But other than that, there is no other big trouble area. I had a look from the mirror as well, and what I would do is I will pat a little bit of powder on, as you know, going out for dinner, coming out with this oily face will be a little bit scary. So I will only pat a powder then, just to see after, you know, retouched up, does this still gonna go even worse or going to help it stays a little bit. So yeah, I had to do this again. As I said earlier, I was going to just pat a little bit the oil off and going to just quickly reapply the powder. But as soon as I kind of just tapped with a little bit of tissue, look at the nose side, it's all breaking down, and it looks around my mouth. Can you guys see? It's all gets cakey. It's start kind of melting already. For the side of the face are okay, but not around the nose and the mouth. Is kind of already start breaking down. Now nearly 9:30, so I just got home. It's a little bit later than expected, so let's have a quick last view of today's foundation. Over 9 hours, nearly 10 hours today, and I've retouched at 2:30, so which is after 2.5 hours I've retouched it because it was too oily. After that, I think in terms of the oil, it didn't seem continuously coming out, but still you can tell the T-zone. And here already the foundation already breaking down, already melted off, creased up, and here it's pretty much gone. Nose around the pores area seems all kind of just melted with the skin oil and just start kind of disappearing. But on the side, like here and here, are okay. Other than that, you see all my spot mark start coming out, and you see how oily my eyelid got now. You see the mascara got up there a little bit as well. So I'll do the full ending tomorrow morning. So here's my full thought of the Lancôme new Advanced Miracle HA Glow Essence Foundation. Oh, by the way, now is the following day. I purposely done another video first to let my current foundation set for a few hours. Then I talk you through it. As you can tell from yesterday's testing that only after a couple of hours my face oil just can't wait to come out, and the whole face glow is not necessarily showing like smooth glow, but it did look oily. So my face oil is just kind of out of control. It got a little bit better once I retouched it with powder. So I used the tissue to absorb the oil and retouched it with the powder. After that, seems the face oil settled a little bit, but the foundation overall, after 3-4 hours, I start have breaks around my nose, surround my mouth area. Basically, at the end of that day, after 8-9 hours wearing that foundation, I only got like my face side, the 2 cheeks, and on the side of my forehead, kind of left it okay. The rest of the area all have breakdowns, meltdowns, cakiness, and you know, not overly pleasant. But obviously it happens to my skin type. I'm more combined oily skin. If you're dry skin, I think you will like that foundation. That foundation is really glow up your skin. So if you combine the oily skin or too oily skin, I don't think you even need to try. On the other hand, the new Lancôme Ultra Matte Lipstick performed very well. This is the color 196. It's called the French Touch. It is a very pretty tomato, orange, warm tone, maple leaves red, that type of color. And even you are darker skin or lighter skin tone, this color, you will have no problem with it. I would do a separate video for Lancôme's new lipsticks as I bought more color collections, so I'm going to again to do the color recommendations. Don't forget to follow my channel. Okay, let's talk about today's foundation. If you are combined oily skin or oily skin that you do like the glow on your face, but you want to last long, I recommend Blank Me, this liquid foundation. And the full name is Figure Me Out Radiant Liquid Foundation. This one is the one I used today. Today I didn't use any highlighter. By the way, if I zoom you in, you see a little bit like glitters over here is from the eyeshadow. I talk that into details in my next video, but today just have a look at the foundation's performance. So far, let me just check the time. This foundation has been on my face for just over 3 hours. Again, today I didn't use a spray. I just set it with powder. Didn't use any highlighters. Let's see the performance. And my lighting are natural daylights, by the way. Do you see the nice glow? That's not from any highlighting product. I didn't use any. It's literally from the foundation. Today I set the foundation with NARS baked powder, which is the same one I used for yesterday. And this is a beautiful glow after 3 hours. It has glow but doesn't look oily. This foundation I used a few times already. Once I set with powder as well as a setting spray. For my face, 6 to 7 hours, this one will stay perfectly well. After 6 hours or above, you will see the T-zone and surround my nose, the face oil start coming out a little bit, but it doesn't look oily. Is the key point. It's just make my face look like unshelled boiled egg, that type of glow. You still look natural, so all you need to do is just a tissue touch it up the T-zone area. Sometimes you don't even have to pat with another layer of powder. It will bring whole makeup back to fresh. So if you like a little bit glow, or in the winter time you are combine oily to oily skin, highly recommend to try Blank Me, this foundation. Thank you so much for watching and hope you enjoy. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and I will see you on my next video.